This happened quite a few years ago, but I don't think I'll ever forget it. Back in high school, I had a class with a few friends. We were working on a group project, but, like always, I ended up being the one who did most of the work. I knew the weekend was coming up, and I wouldn't have much time, so I stayed after school to knock out as much as I could. My group bailed on me, so I was stuck finishing it alone in the computer lab. After what felt like hours, I finally looked up and realized it was dark outside. The whole school was empty. The silence made it feel different. The halls were echoey, like the building was asleep. I still remember how the motion sensor lights would flicker on one after another as I walked, following me down the hall. When I reached the front doors, I realized they were locked. The office staff was gone, and I didn't have a key. I figured I'd just find the janitor. After wandering around a bit, I spotted him near the gym, mopping. He was older, someone I'd seen around but never really spoken to. I asked if he could unlock the doors, and he just stared at me for a few seconds before smiling. "You shouldn't be here this late," he said. The tone he used, it wasn't right. I explained what happened, but instead of helping, he started asking weird questions. Things like, "Your parents know you're here? And nobody's waiting on you, right?" That's when I started to feel uneasy. Eventually, he said he'd unlock a side door and told me, "Come on, follow me." But instead of heading toward the exit, he walked deeper into the building, the back hallways that were always pitch black after hours. I hesitated, told him the front would be easier. He stopped, looked at me for way too long, then said, "Suit yourself," and just kept walking, disappearing into the dark. Something in me screamed not to follow him. Instead, I cut through the cafeteria toward another exit I knew, the one by the student parking lot. As I walked, I swear I could hear the squeaking of his mop bucket wheels getting closer. My stomach dropped, and I felt the tingling on the back of my neck like he was right behind me about to grab me. I didn't dare look back. Luckily, that door pushed open without a key. The cold air hit me like a wave of relief I can't even describe. But when I glanced back through the glass, the janitor was standing at the end of the hallway, just staring at me, smiling. To this day, I don't know what his real intentions were. Maybe he was harmless and just creepy, but deep down, I don't think so. And sometimes I still wonder, if I had followed him into those dark hallways that night, would I even be here to tell this story?